Okay, we got this side.
Welcome back. You can see a brand new staircase and a brand new building. Okay, like before, I'm Liam and I'm here with Marco, and we are back at Ontario Tech GameCon 2024. So for those of you who maybe missed the first section, we are now into the first year games. So we're gonna check out some of the first years, the newcomers, the new teams being assembled. Let's see what they got going. We excited?
I'm very excited. I want to see what these fresh faces have going on right now. So from what I know is that for first year games, a lot of them are 2D.
2D,
so,
okay.
We're going to be seeing a lot of 2D games, so that's going to be pretty interesting. So I guess let's just get started.
Let's get started. I don't know if you guys got a glance from when Leo did the little spin, but this is the most packed room. I think we have upwards of 15, 16 teams in this one room. So there's going to be a lot of stuff to look at. So I say let's just get it started. Over here they got balloons, they got a Bristol board. That's always a good sign, right? Let's go take a peek. Hello guys, how is it going? How's it going? Are we the development team for Mission Aeronautics? He's just here. How's it going, sir? So I'm gonna give you this microphone. We're gonna ask you just about your game, okay? Feel free to hold it if you want.
So, what's your team name and what's the game that you're developing?
It's better if you don't.
Okay, for sure.
Our team name is Quantum Nexus Games.
Okay.
And our game is a 2D fighter game that's based in space.
Okay. Do you mind if Liam
for sure.
takes a crack at it?
Definitely.
Yeah, so if you just want to give a little rundown on, what the game's about and the purpose?
So for sure. There are 4 characters that I play as, and their job is to defend the galaxy from the dark side, Dark Flight, which are trying to destroy the galaxy. Biofuse and Zinc's home has been destroyed by them before, so they developed an AI android called Tabor, who's gonna them in this battle. The humans have a super soldier named Hammer that will also help them in this quest of protecting the galaxy.
Cool. It sounds you guys have a bit lore and universe to your game.
Yeah.
Did you guys have any inspiration, anything particular that you want to talk about?
For inspiration, so we're heavily inspired by Tekken, Street Fighter, and Super Smash Bros. So when we're creating all the assets for the game, we by that game, and the characters are like inspired from like Marvel and like DC games. So when it comes to the stages, so we made it where like in the storyline, the character starts from Earth and all the way to space to fight the final boss. So when I was making the stages, we made it that like it will start from Earth to space. So the first 2 stages in the game, if you looked at it, the first stage is like a cityscape where it's all ruined and stuff from all the fights and damage. And the second stage is like an Arctic, like iceberg stage. And the third stage is a Saturn type planet. And the last stage is like a moon stage, and the other stage is like 2 planets like colliding.
Okay, that's cool, man. You guys got a lot going on there.
Yeah.
It looks sick. If the people at home wanted to play your game, where would they look to?
So we have an itch.io page right there on the QR code. Like scan it, then it will take you to the game. And you could just download it for free.
Sounds good.
And you could also search up our game too on the page. Yeah.
Perfect. So there you guys have it. That was Mission Aeronautics. Thank you guys very much for giving a little insight onto your game.
Thank you.
Have a good one, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
So, just a little side note for all you guys watching back at home. I was yapping way too much during the first half, and we have a lot of teams to get through, so we are going to cut these interviews a little bit shorter, okay? But next up, you're already expecting it. How's it going, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Not too bad. Marco's going to give you a mic. And are we the development team behind this game I'm seeing on the screen right now?
That is correct. We are
Okay.
Banana Bread Studios.
Oh, I like the logo. Okay, you guys got it going on. So, Lost Century. Just tell me a little bit about Banana Bread Studios and Lost Century. What am I looking at? Who are you guys?
Well, my name's Harish. I worked on the visuals, sound design, and music for our game.
Okay.
This is Ryan. He worked on the UI.
Hey, Ryan. Rocco's going to hop in there.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. We do have more people who work on the game, but they're not here at the booth right now.
Oh,
there's Sid. He
There
worked
we go.
on the sword mechanics for our game,
Okay.
which you'll see later on in the level.
So tell me a little bit about this game. What is Lost Century?
So for the narrative, so this is our protagonist. You can see he is an archaeologist, explorer the level,
Okay.
to explore or find out what happened to ancient civilization that disappeared 100 years ago.
Okay.
So
I like the ninja vibe that he has
Yeah.
going on. I can't lie. The design for the main character really cool.
yeah, I feel like it fits like the dash mechanic that the player has.
Yeah.
It gives it like a sleek look.
A sleek look. You can tell that he's agile just from the build of the character.
Yeah.
Okay. So right now I'm really enjoying the style that you guys went with it because it looks like the character's pixelated, no? The character has a little bit of pixel flair
Yeah,
to it, has a little
pixel
bit,
art, yep.
but the rest of the map, the rest of the design has its own kind of feel.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to go that direction?
Originally, we wanted to make the full thing just pixel art.
Okay.
But since like I didn't work on the level designs, we had someone else working on it. They're
Right.
currently not here today. So we just kind of had to make things work. Like
Yeah.
it ended up working actually really well. I'm happy with what we have right now. And you're right. I do agree with you. It is kind of cool and unique.
I think it's cool, yeah. And you are all first years, correct?
Yes.
So how is it? Your first game as a team comes together. You feel happy? You're proud?
I'm actually like, for what we've created in this short time, I'm like very happy with what we have, and from like the feedback we got from other people, like, we've gotten really good feedback. It's just like our level design is a little questionable at sometimes, but everything else we got compliments about our physics, animation, even sound design as well,
Right.
which we put like our blood, sweat, and tears into. Like some of the team members and I have been like spending multiple like all-nighters trying to make the game as perfect as we can, and I'm very happy with the results, and I'm like, proud of everyone who works on this project.
I totally agree with you. I think the whole team should be very proud. I hope everyone gets to play it. Do you have it on AIO on the GameCon page?
Yes, we do. Don't have like a QR code.
It's
or
all
anything.
good.
Yeah.
They can look into it at home, but it's perfect. It looks cool. I'm gonna have to take Marco away now, just so we can go ask some other teams about their games. But thank you very much for your time. It looks 10 out of 10. Good luck to Banana Bread Studios in the future. Hope to see more work from you guys. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, guys. Looked great.
So, Banana Bread Studios logo looked fire. Game
Pretty sick.
pretty sick.
Pretty sick. 2D side-scroller adventure game. The platforming, from what I've played, I only got up into a certain amount.
A little bit.
Yeah, a
Okay.
little bit, but it was mostly platforming. The mechanics, fire. They had some dash abilities and some grappling. So, very cool from what I've seen.
Good stuff all around. Let's hop into the next one. Hello, guys. How's it going? Are we the development team today?
Partially.
Partially?
Because we divided our manning of the booth in shifts. We have 3 people in the morning from 8 to 1, and then the remaining 3 will take over until the end of the GameCon. Sorry for my stuttering.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
So the team, the roommates, correct?
Yes.
So, the roommates, you guys have created room 2623, is that correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about that game?
All right. So 623 is an arcade game where you are meant to kill any of the pests that you will encounter in your room, as well as collecting any coins that you find in your room. And and the camera will show most of the room. You just got to move around a bit, and then you find the rest. And after you're done, you go to your laptop, and then you press E to like interact with it. And unfortunately, due to time constraints, we did not add a tutorial. So to make up for this, we have this monitor showing all the controls. Did you playing? And would you like me to explain the backstory of the game?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the game 2623 is essentially me like venting my frustration after I returned from winter break into my dorms to find it absolutely filthy. The trash bins are filled with food that are like moldy with no bags in it, so that was fun to clean up. And then when I go to the bathroom, it was a horror show, and because of that trash ban situation, the fruit flies started to infest in the room, and we had to deal with that, so that was fun. And that anger really made me want to create this game, just so I can, like, I don't know, take my mind off of it and like have a nice laugh, and it also helps me generate more ideas about real life, because like honestly real life sucks, and and honestly we just want to escape to the fantasy. So yeah. So
That's cool. I'm glad that you could turn a negative experience into a positive one with this game here. I can see some pros. What was the inspiration for how the game looks in terms of the graphics?
Approach the same thing, because we would like to exaggerate some issues in a mixture of graphics, and because we would like for the cutscenes to be like visually appealing in a cartoonish style, while for the actual gameplay we like it pixelated, because like for performance issue and simplicity in art, because we designed the game as simple as possible, because like because initially when we started developing the game, we thought that like we have enough time to make a really nice game. Unfortunately, did not plan for this. The life of a college student just smacked our faces, and we unfortunately was able to add everything we wanted. But we're still really happy with how it turned out, and how this is a development journey. This is why we're happy to start off from this.
Well, I think it looks cool. I think it looks pretty fun. Liam, you had a good time?
Just from playing it, I think you guys killed it. I totally understand you. Life gets busy, life gets in the way, but I think you delivered a masterpiece, and you guys are first years, correct?
Yep.
So I think you should be very proud of where you and your team have gotten to, and next year, I hope to see more from you guys. Thank you very much.
And also, would you like me to tell you what the rune 2623 means?
Yeah, give me just a quick 10-second background.
Okay, so 2623 is the number code for biohazard, and given how I described I think I didn't describe my room as a biohazard, but I probably should. My room when I came back was a biohazard, so that's why I named it Room 2623.
There we go. I like the lore. Thank you very much, Eric, and the roommates. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
You as well.
Everyone, guys.
I was rocking with it. It was very simple, very fun. Okay, I was there spamming away. I could definitely grind that for a little bit. Marco?
I mean, from what I saw, it looked pretty cool. I obviously didn't get a chance to play it, but from what I saw, looks very fun.
There you go. So these guys are going to play this one. So we're going to leave them for now. We're going to skip a table and go over here, okay? How's it going, guys? I don't want to interrupt anything. We are from the GameCon live stream. Are we the development team, all of us? No?
I'm the only one here right now.
There we go.
Oh.
Let me come catch a word with you.
Yes. All right. Yeah, I'll come out here.
So how's it going, sir?
It is going great, I'll be honest. Yeah.
So I'm looking at a game, beat 'em up?
Beat 'em up, yes.
Beat 'em up, nice, simple.
Yep.
Tell me about your studio and this game. What to expect?
But it's entirely in 3D. We have a 3D level, 3D
Really?
art, yes. 3D art, you're basically playing a 3D game.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to, I've been talking a while.
You're
I've been
good,
talking
you're
for a while. So the genre is a rhythm game that is also a beat 'em up,
Okay.
hence beat 'em up. Basically, it's a beat 'em up where you attack on the beat, right?
Okay. Can Marco hop in here and try it out?
Go
while we
ahead,
talk?
go ahead. Someone's already played beforehand, but we can do that. That arrow will point to where you need to go. There should be enemies.
Dang, that was smooth.
Yes, the camera, everything's rendered orthographically.
Okay.
To
What does that mean for people not in game dev?
That basically means everything looks 2D, but it's actually 3D.
Okay.
So it's just to further mesh the 2D and the 3D assets together. Basically, someone is already in here. Basically, the main goal is just go through, beat them up, get all the enemies, and then once you're done
he's about to
that,
get in a fight right now.
yes,
So how does
oh,
the rhythm affect the gameplay?
you press J to attack. Yeah, yes. The rhythm is basically it's just to time your attacks to.
Okay.
Every attack, every action that isn't moving around, basically, has to happen onto a beat.
Right.
The more accurate you are to that beat, the better you're doing, the higher score you get, and also you get rewarded with that blue bar there. That's our solo mode bar.
Really? Okay.
Yes. Our solo mode is like the main reward for that, and basically once that's full and you press the P key, or on controller, that'd be both the bumpers down.
Okay.
Once you press both of those, then all the enemies will freeze, and you could just wail on them, right?
Really? Okay, superpower.
Yeah, you get superpowers basically, right? The only real reason, it was to reward successfully attacking on beat over and over again, all that.
Right. I'm rocking with it. I think
Yeah, thank you.
the camera and just the way that you guys handled building the world
Yes.
is unlike anything I've seen today.
Yeah, no,
Really, really good work.
That's a perspective issue, sorry. Yes. Yes, the camera was kind of like a unique challenge we had because we wanted really 3D levels. We wanted to really lean into that 3D. But having that static camera wasn't really making use of that.
Right.
So we really wanted just more out of it, right? We wanted to take as much out of that 3D as we could. Actually, those boxes are physics objects.
Okay.
And if you launch them, you can just continuously attack them. And eventually they'll launch out, and if they hit an enemy, they'll do damage to them, right? It's all based on...
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's all based on velocity. There's velocity-based fall damage as well, so the further you get an enemy back, the more damage they'll take.
Really?
Yeah, we got... Another thing was we wanted a lot of fun dynamic systems that the player can like use to their advantage, right? That guy was not supposed to teleport, except I will say it is intentional because why? It's funny.
Of course, of course.
I don't know. There's a lot to talk about at this game.
I won't make you talk about it all, but thank you very much.
Thank you.
Marco looks like he's having a great time.
Yes.
And as a team of first years, you guys should be very proud.
Yes.
This looks like crazy amazing.
Thank
and
you.
I can't wait to see more work.
Thank
from you
you.
guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so
I can
much.
take that.
All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
That's Douglas and Beat 'em Up. Okay, I thought that one slapped, bro.
Very cool. Very cool.
That one looked fire, bro.
Definitely will be checking that one out.
I was gonna say, so like, I'm gonna have to say this probably again and again throughout the stream, but most of these games will be up on either itch or the GameCon website, so make sure you go peep those if you guys are interested in playing. Marco, which one should we head over? This one over here?
Yeah, for sure.
Sounds good. We can cut back to that one after. I'll give them.
Hello guys, how's it going? We're with the Game Dev live stream, and we're just wondering if we could ask you guys a couple of questions. Sure. All right.
I'm gonna give one of y'all a mic. Who wants it?
I'll take Mike. I don't mind being on mic.
All right. So all I'm gonna ask first is, what's your development team, and tell us a little bit about the game that you guys have developed.
All right, so we're another banana in the tree. Our game is Coffee Conjurer. I'm Jonah. I'm the lead programmer.
I'm Emma. I'm the lead writer.
We got David.
I'm the sound designer and the composer.
And I am lead artist and animator.
Two of our members aren't over here right now, but we have Owen somewhere over there who did some of the static art, and Ryan who did art and some programming as well. Yeah, this is our game, Coffee Conjurer. You get to be a wizard who makes coffee.
Okay. So a wizard that makes coffee. So are you running a coffee shop?
Yep.
Or, yeah.
Here, let's go restart so you can see it right from the beginning.
We're gonna let Liam hop in here.
Yeah, we got a full tutorial and everything.
Okay. Just while y'all talk, I'll just be here playing along.
Yeah.
So first thing I want to say is, what kind of inspired the gameplay loop and mechanics about this game?
So, are you familiar with the browser series like the Papa's Pizzeria and stuff like that?
I am.
That was very
is a
much inspired by
classic,
that.
yes.
The dialogue and dialogue style was taken a lot from Persona.
Okay.
We kind of wanted to get, it's like you got a bunch of mini games you have to run through, but you've also got like people you can talk to and building reputations and stuff like that. So it's social, but also just like kind of mindless mini games.
All right, sounds good. And as a first-year group, what would you say was your biggest challenge when developing this game?
It's probably going to be a very common answer, but learning how to organize a team. You know, the communication. There's a lot of structure that needs to be in a team that you kind of have to just nobody can teach you that. You got to figure it out. So that takes a while to get a hang of that.
Okay. And I guess one more question for you guys. I really like the pixel art. I know you said you're the lead designer on that. Kind of what was the inspiration behind the graphics behind it?
Oh, do you want to take the mic for that question?
Sorry,
what was your inspiration for the art?
Inspiration for art, okay. So, how close is this? Okay. So, for inspiration for art, 2D art, I took a heavy inspiration from games like Amore and other like RPG Maker games. I really liked how they had like simple designs, but they were instantly recognizable. So I decided to take inspiration from that to make my characters look, rather visually appealing, like at a glance. And then you could kind of you could go further with those designs in your head, kind of put more into them on your own. And then for like the actual designs, not in 2D art, like not 2D pixels. It took me some time, but I came up with a lot of designs on my own after reading the descriptions from the dialogue, the writer. Yeah. So basically, a lot of just creativity and passion.
Cool. So if the people at home want to play Coffee...
This one there, it says Coffee Conjurer.
Sounds good. Thank you guys very much. I love the aprons, by the way.
Yeah, y'all look sick.
Would you be interested in a coffee before you go?
I'm good. Thank you very much, but I really appreciate it.
The game is sick, by the way. You guys killed it.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have
You
a
as
good
well.
one, guys.
Look at this. Let's come over here. Bro, that was so fire. Like I would actually, it's like those little Roblox games that you play. They have like nice mini games going on. Anybody who's played like Stardew Valley will get that same kind of vibe. I enjoyed it. I thought it was sick.
I thought it looked very cool.
Let's peep this one. How's it going, sir? I'm looking at this guy grind away at your game. It looks like a lot of fun. Can you tell me, who are you? Who's the developing team, and what game am I looking at right now?
Hi, so I'm one of the programs and sound designers. Our group name is called Fishbrain.
Okay.
And so we made a game called Pillage and Protect. It's a tower defense game.
Okay.
With a theme of set in the medieval times.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. As you can see, so it took us about 3 months, so an entire semester to build this game, and we built it in Unity.
I like the way that it looks. It looks like it plays like a lot of fun, but I gotta ask, Pillage and Protect, what are we protecting here right now?
So we are protecting our castle from these monsters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do these monsters want to come to our castle, bro?
They want to steal our gold.
Ah, of course, the classic, they want to steal our gold. Okay, so this is a first-year team, correct?
Yes, it is.
How was it? This is like your first game in university. You're presenting at a GameCon. How do we feel?
A bit nervous, but also a bit excited since this is our first completed game that we've made.
Right.
So. Yeah.
And how has it been getting live feedback today?
There's there's a lot of positive feedback, and there's a lot of good criticism for improving our game. And in the future we are thinking of working more on this game and polishing it more and making a complete game version out of this.
There you go. Well, thank you very much for your time. This looks sick. I hope you have a good time today. Good luck. I'll take this. Have a great day. Okay, guys. Well, that was Pillage and Protect by Fishbowl. I thought it looked sick. The kid got up in the middle of the way, so I didn't want to steal him.
And we have made Alisa, a movement platformer where you solve puzzles using the light you can see here. He's playing on the he's controlling the character right now. He has to play the light. Usually it's one player, but you can also do co-op.
Okay.
We're a team of 6. Both of us are the programmers of the game. Sadly, the rest of us are either not here or currently exploring. What you do is you can hovering the light over different objects will have different effects, such as for this one, moving the blocks up and down.
So what is I see one person's playing as the player and one person's playing as the sun, or like a light?
As a light. Usually it's single player. He's just controlling the, I can take over here. So the light will have special effects depending on what you shine it on.
Right, okay.
Certain things will move.
So all that is usually run by one person?
Yeah.
Right. Oh, look at that. Very
there are
clean.
special movement mechanics that are not told to in the tutorial.
That's very clean, very clean. And he's a professional. Okay, so first year team, you guys said you're the lead programmers, right?
He's the lead programmer, I am the programmer and designer.
Okay, so I don't know who wants to answer, but coming in first year, programming your first big game for GameCon, how did that go? How do you guys feel? You happy with the final product?
Mostly happy, yes.
Yeah?
There are some problems that we sadly weren't able to sort out, so we had to remove. But other than that, I was more focused on the character movement and the level animation. You want to play Rita?
I was doing lots of basically everything but player movement.
Sorry, let me give you this.
So I was basically doing everything outside of player movement, so the effect system that we have with the light, and just all the other general mechanics and camera system and such.
Okay.
Overall, it's been good. Bugs have been an issue, but overall pretty good.
Well, this final product is very impressive, and I gotta say, the movement looks so clean. So good job to both of you guys and the rest of the team. You should be very proud of yourselves, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your time. That one looks sick.
Hello, are you the developer for this game? Yeah. All right. Would it be fine if we could ask you a couple of questions?
There you go. Let me give you this mic.
So, first off, I just want to ask you, what's your game and what's your development team?
So our game is Aerodanis. It's a space-based roguelite bullet hell shooter type game, inspired by things like Space Invaders. And our team is Group 9. A couple of our members aren't quite here at the moment, but it's unfortunate. But yeah, the point of the game is to survive in space and progress. You get score by defeating the aliens. You advance by living. Every time you beat a level, you get a choice of a couple cards. If we can see a level get beat, it's quite difficult, to be fair. But yeah, you get to pick from a pool of 16 different upgrades with some cool things like meteorites that will surround your character, a death beam, and even like a little buddy to follow you around and help you.
That looks very cool. I'm liking how the game looks. First thing that catches my eye are the enemy designs. Was there any particular thing that inspired you or anything that...
Space, alien kind of idea. Thought of like the brain at the top. The kind of like mech living creature. And use that to make the other two alien designs as well.
Okay. Cool. Well, thank you very much. Game looks sick.
It plays really well, I gotta say. I'm really liking how it feels. You guys should be very proud as a team. And that's it. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Have a good one.
You too.
See ya.
Okay, we're cooking. Hello. How's it going, guys? Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions?
Oh, yeah.
We're on our GameCon live stream today. I can take this. And while we talk, can Marco test out the game?
Yeah.
Perfect. So, first things first, whoever wants to answer, just tell me about who you guys are as a team, what's your team name called, and what game are we looking at today?
We are Ilmot Studios. Currently, 2 of our members are looking at other games.
Okay.
They should be back soon. And this is Meco Bog.
Okay.
This is a 2D side-scroller platformer. You play as a robot, and you have to try to escape the facility through the elevators.
Okay, from the what?
From through the elevators.
Oh, through the. I thought you said from the elevators.
No.
I was like, wow, okay, some scary elevators. So, what brought you to make a game like this?
I'm not too sure because our main designer and like the person who thought of this idea is currently not here.
So basically, it was. We thought like, a robot, like mechanical-esque, and then we looked at games that like reflect that. Like there's a game called Stray that
okay, right.
Yeah, that is a lot of like dystopian vibes, and also like Celeste, which is like popular for like the dashing and like the movement. So we were taking inspiration from that for the game.
Okay, I can definitely get the Celeste vibes going on in this game. Marco, how is it?
It's pretty cool so far.
I saw you make it through a couple elevators.
Yeah.
It's going well.
It's going
look
well.
at that.
A bit of help. Oh, it's upside.
Also, something that you haven't noticed yet is that there's a dash feature.
There is a dash
Yeah,
feature?
so if you
Okay.
use your cursor and press E, you will teleport to the cursor.
Oh,
okay. There you go.
The further away from where you are, the more unstable the teleport gets.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I did not play the tutorial.
Very interesting. Very
Most
interesting.
people don't,
Yeah.
and they kind of regret it.
It's all good. Well, the game looks like a these guys. It's very polished. It looks like a lot of fun. Is this on itch or the GameCon website?
Yeah, it's on itch.
Perfect. All you guys at home, you can go check this game out. Can you remind me the team name and the game name?
Ilmot Studios, and this is Meco Bog.
Meco Bog. There you go. You heard it here first. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys.
Do I even have to ask?
This is the
Okay. What's going on at this booth? Man dressed as a hot dog beside me. And what on the screen right now? Are we shooting ketchup at hot dog?
This is a roguelike wave shooter turned bullet hell through development.
Okay, a lot. Can you just quickly give me like a roguelike and for people who don't know?
So a bullet hell is just a game where you have to avoid a lot of different bullets at the same time. And then a roguelike is a game where you slowly get more powerful through the purchase or finding of upgrades as you go on until you die, in which case it resets the game. That's all your upgrades. It's meant to be played in
pull both those together.
And mustard.
The weekend was so hard.
Thank you.
Same idea. So, one thing I just want to ask your team: what brought us to make a barbecue hot dog burger themed game?
To be honest, the roguelike idea just because we were like, oh, we have to do a minimum amount of time, like playtime.
Right.
Great, we'll just make a game that scales infinitely.
Right.
The hot dog random because we thought it'd be funny.
Okay.
And we rolled with it.
It just felt right.
Yeah.
It just felt right.
Very battle block theater.
Oh, okay.
So
Good looks.
That's why I really took the goofy angle with this game. And they let me.
They let you, yeah. Well, clearly I know somebody wanted to wear a costume.
To the game that I could not have on my own either.
There you go. So, can you just remind me of the team name?
Team name.
Oh, of course. And
this we've been 4 months.
Okay.
We've easily put in at least over 100 hours into this game.
Easily.
It's taken a lot of work from all members of the team.
Yeah, I have no doubt. Well, it looks amazing. Can the people at home play it?
So it is on. It is the strength and mustard.
Go, you guys heard it here first. Go check this game out. It looks sick. And this guy's dressed like a hot dog. Like, come on, what are you doing? Thank you very much for your time, guys. Have a great day. I can take this. Good luck. It looks sick.
Definitely will be checking that one out after.
As you guys can tell, I'm slowly trying to speed this up. We're on to the next game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to get a little introduction going?
Hello. Excuse me. We're here with Game Dev Livestream. Are you the developer of this game? Okay. Yeah. Ask you guys a couple of questions.
Who should I give this mic to?
How's it going, sir? Hello.
So we're from the GameCon live stream.
Could you tell the development team what game you've developed?
Our team, here we have the team, lead animator, Jared, fellow programmer, Adriel, fellow other programmer. He was in charge of most UIs.
I'm the only art guy on the team.
Yeah, he's the only art guy. I suck at art. I can't draw. And I am kind of the pseudo game lead. Our team is the founding fathers called Giga Guns. It's just a crazy game idea. Are the president your beautiful nation of the ever communists. They haven't heavily inspired by Flash games and games that you would find in stuff like Newgrounds, and it's just dumb. Our design philosophy was, I don't care if it's irreverent, I don't care if it's silly, I don't care if it's very glitchy, I will just make a fun, and we end up play. Very glad that we succeeded doing what we did.
Well, it looked very fun. In terms of the gameplay, what were you inspired by? Anything in particular?
Inspired by side scrollers, a couple bits from Metro. Platformers. Our animation style is actually based off of a Newgrounds/Flash classic, Madness Combat. And that's why all the characters tend to look similar, just with minor costume changes.
Okay. And was there anything that inspired the way the characters looked in particular?
Yeah. So how our game is based on or invading the country, we made like the police look real. Like small little symbols on them to make that little bit. Yeah, these aren't actually cops. And our main character, American agent. You know? Every weapon is a joke.
Okay. Well, thank you guys very much. If you want to play the game,
you can go on the page. HIO.
Free download. Only like 42 megabytes. Very simple.
Yep. Look at that. You guys heard it here first. You can go home if you you want to play. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you guys very much. Thank you for
Liked it a lot.
Thank you. All right.
We got a game. Oh. Excuse me. Okay. Are you okay if we ask you a couple questions about what I'm seeing over here?
Sure. Y'all want to take one?
Yeah, the mic is all yours. You can hold it if you want. So first things first. Studio, and what is this game I'm looking at?
So we are Corruption Interactive.
Okay.
And the game we made is called
Unidentified fishing objects.
or UF Metroidvania submarine underwater, where you defeat fish and you get money for it, and then you upgrade. You get to upgrade when you die.
Really? Okay, okay.
Yeah.
What brought you to make a game about underwater fishing and killing things in a submarine?
Yeah, so I always wanted to make like an underwater sort of submarine themed game. It's something I wanted to make for a long time. And then a lot of our team really wanted to make a Metroidvania, so we kind of just put the two together.
Okay, I like it. I like it. It looks like it's a lot of fun. If the people back at home want to try it out, do you have it on itch? Do you have it on?
We'll probably try to get a build on itch eventually.
Okay.
We'll do our best. I think we were focused on getting it in just for the GameCon now.
Of course.
And then we'll probably try and get it on itch sometime soon.
Sounds good. Well, you guys heard it here first. Keep your eyes out for Corruption Interactive and their game Unidentified Fishing Object. So thank you very much for your time, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day. How's it going? We got one more game in this row, and then we keep the game that we left on the other side. Oh, on the wait, what? Oh yeah! Look at all these games, man. Okay, you want to take this? Ask a question. How's it going, guys?
We're the Sticklers.
The Sticklers.
Yeah, we're the Sticklers, and our game is called Sticker.
Oh, classic.
It's about a mad scientist in an infested lab filled with mutated insects. Scorpions as well. About the lore.
Tony's just your avid scientist. To put some chemical, even though his colleagues told him, and they were like, "Oh, this is they're giant, they're all after Tony." So, as you see some of the demo over here, some of the raw gameplay over here. You have parkour. You have 3 levels of a lab. Increases difficulty over time.
Okay.
We've some assist mechanics like you would see at like every 2D platformer, like Hollow Knight, for example, how they have mechanics a bit harder. Level. So lore-wise, it was inspired by Resident Evil, Daddy Longlegs, and one other game that you can't
All good?
Yeah.
It looks like a lot of fun.
It is,
What
yeah.
did you guys just come up with this out of nowhere? Were you like, okay, we need to make an insect-based game, or?
No, so
This?
our initiative is that for first-year students, we don't know what. So obviously, we go with the minimalistic aspect. So what else is like better than a fucking Stickman game? You know? Shouldn't swear. Sorry. Also, what makes it from other games is thing looks easy, but it's really not. It's really hard because our levels progressively get harder, and only be in our game.
5. Okay.
Yeah, and it makes it more competitive that way because people just keep coming back, and that was our strategy, and it's working. There's they come back 3. Yeah, exactly.
Game as well. Like they would beat it and one speed run
Everything like that. So
how they can. I remember there was this one kid. His mother was very. And unfortunately, he didn't beat it the first time, but the second time he came back, he's like, "I want to see if we can speed run." So it felt like very inspiring to do that, and I enjoyed doing this, and I would totally do it again with all these lovely group members over here. So that I'm missing, but if you're watching.
So you guys said that he asked if it was on Steam. Is it anywhere for Is it on itch? Is it on? It's on itch.
We didn't really expect it to be that successful.
Currently, right now, it's on itch.io.
Stickler game.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Peep the game. It looks like a lot of fun. To that record. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you guys. Have a good one.
We're almost through all of the first year games. Honestly, this is, I don't know how to say it. Like, you expect a bunch of first years to come in, they're learning everything for the first time, and they're adjusting to university life as a whole. But they're still delivering banger after banger after banger. Are you joking?
All these games look very fun. I'm getting overwhelmed. There's so many games. When I go home, I don't know what I'm gonna play.
Exactly.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys.
It's all good. Let's check out this one last one. I'll let you do the chatting, and then we'll move in. Hey guys, how's it going? Are we the development team behind this game?
Yeah, sure.
There we go. I'm gonna give you a mic. We're just gonna ask you a couple questions. Am I allowed to check this out while we talk?
No, yeah.
There you go. Marco's gonna ask you some stuff.
Sure.
All right. So first off, I'm just gonna ask you, what's your development team, and what is the game that you guys have made?
So our development team is Cucumber Studios. We have me and Sergio, and those not present at the table being Eric. Then we also have Carter, we have KC, and we have Zach. And those people were very crucial to the making of this game. Now, as you'll see, this game tends to be a little janky, but we here at Cucumber Studios are proud to say that we made it, and there was a lot of issues near the end of the development. So we tried integrating Steam Deck stuff. Okay. We did get that kind of working, but that ended up breaking a lot of things. And both of our programmers were working on different operating systems. So one of our programmers was working past like week, 2 weeks, was lost. And it was really upsetting. And a lot of our game is lost to space and time. But honestly, we made it. And
now, what's the purpose of the game? What is his objective?
So Oswald is a comedic roguelike inspired by the likes of Enter the Gungeon and Binding of Isaac. You play as the old retiree Oswald. He used to be a wizard at the top of his game, and now he's forgetting his spells, he's forgetting all of his stuff, and he just kind of wants to retire. So this is his last quest to fully retire. So you play as Oswald as you travel through the Gathering Hub, and you go through the magical forest to defeat the golem and earn enough money to finally retire.
Very cool.
I have an itch.io page, and you can also find it on the GameCon website.
Sounds good. Thank you very much for your time. It looks sick, guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
I'll take that. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
No problem. All right.
Okay, so just before the camera combusts, we're going to try to get these last two games in, and then we'll move over to the third years. How's it going over here, guys? Are we the development studio behind whatever I'm looking at right now? Yes. We are. Is it all good if we ask you guys some questions? Okay.
You want to do the interview?
You're trying to survive at the end of the song, and there's... Yeah, you can play it. And you have an ability that you get from defeating spiders. It's a tutorial. Everything's synced up to the audio, which is playing through these headphones right now, unfortunately.
Look at that art style.
Yeah, so it's all cell shading with outlines, and yeah, fully 3D. Everything was modeled from scratch.
Okay. So really quick, where did you guys get the idea for this game?
So initially we had the idea of We Play Tanks, which because the camera angle. But then we started working on it. We're like, we can do a lot with emissions and audio. Mm-hmm. So we were like, how about a rhythm game? And so we moved it to a desktop format, and naturally, what's small and goes on a desk and is the Nemesis of Mankind, spiders.
Of course,
so
of course.
We figured, well, those are going to be our enemies, and so it's kill the spiders, survive, and try to beat the song. And the whole system's made so you can use any song. It automatically splits into bass, treble, and mid. And all the audio is automatically will work with any song whatsoever. So all these emissions are hooked up to the different bands that you can see on this phone right here.
That is really cool.
So it's all automatically linked up. And the different spiders attack on different beats. So the red one's bass, it'll attack on bass, and then blue will attack on the mid. And
if I want to play more like Marco at home, Can I do that? Is it on itch?
Yes, it is on itch. We have our QR code here, and you can
code?
find us on the GameCon website.
There you go. Well, thank you guys very much, TBD Studios. I expect more masterpieces from you in the years coming. Thank you very much for your time.
It's been a pleasure.
Oh, I'll give you a handshake too, brother. Thank you.
And now?
Our last game of the first years. How is it going?
Not bad, how are you?
Not too bad. PS5. No way it's on PS5 already.
I wish.
Okay, I was going to say. This guy published his game first year. Okay, very impressive. So, first things first, I'm going to give you this mic. And I just want you to tell us, who are you as a development team and what is this game?
All right. Well, we're Brainrot Studios.
Okay.
You
know what? I'm going to hop in here and play it.
Yeah,
while
go ahead. You want me to explain the game as well, or?
You know what? Tell Marco about you guys as a team, and then tell me about this game.
All right. Well, we're just a team of people who, we have all sorts of variety in our team. That we're all around. We don't specialize in one certain skill. We have tons of people and tons of different. We have cinematics people. We have designers, programmers, music developers, all that stuff. Oh yeah.
I broke the game.
Oh, I think it's just tabbed out.
Oh, that's not bad.
And we use all of those differently acquired skills to just make our game that we're very proud of.
So if you want to go into a little bit on what the game is about, if you could give a little explanation about it.
Okay, well, essentially Deity Excidium is an RPG without the overwhelming narrative element. It's a simple, basic, fast-paced combat, and the narrative is you get to explore all these bunch of different worlds, and you're tasked to go in and kill these bosses. So essentially it's a boss fight. It's a boss fight game. So you get to explore 3 whole different areas, 4 different boss fights.
Press E.
Yeah. 4 different boss fights, and you get a plot twist at the end.
Okay. Damn.
So your goal is you go in.
This is left click. Left click to attack.
You go in, you fight all these bosses. You fight their minions, their goons. And then you slay their bosses and you move on to the next area.
Well, the first thing looks very cool.
Thank you
I
very
see
much.
you guys have a little models here of your art design. What was the inspiration for the art design and the look of the characters?
In terms of art design and art, we wanted to go for a clean, diverse look. So we wanted to make you really feel like you were in different worlds. So if you notice, the bosses here have distinct visual design and different art styles. And that was kind of made by different people making the designs, as well as just being visually distinct. Because you clearly show you have a clown lady, you have a pirate dude, you got a edgelord with a sword. It's a great diverse thing, and I think the main inspiration was games like Undertale, Stardew Valley. Your typical very popular top-down games that give that appealing, nice art style.
And last question I want to ask here is, was there a particular challenge that you guys faced while developing the game? You guys are first years?
Plenty of challenges, as you know. When you start designing a game, for example, you have an initial scope, and you probably get really ambitious with your designs, as most designers will inevitably face. So you always got to tone down, because I initially wanted 5. Gs are known to be long, tedious, lots of lore, lots of narrative, lots of text. We want to eliminate most of that aspect, and I think that was the aspect that we wanted to make it the most appealing. And I think we succeeded in that.
All right. Well, for the people at home that are interested in playing this game, where could they go and find it for themselves?
You can find it on the GameCon website, Deity Excidium, or you could go to our itch page, which is just on the GameCon website as well. Brainrot Studios on itch.
There you go. Well, thank you very much. The game looks sick.
Thank you.
It plays really fun too. Thank you for letting me do it, and yeah, good luck to you guys.
I appreciate it.
Have a great day, guys.
Take care, man.
And just like that, we've done all the first year games, no?
I think we're done, yeah.
So thank you guys for being with us for all the first year games. We're gonna take a quick little intermission, not long, and we'll see you in another clip doing all the third years, yeah?
Yep.
Perfect, sounds good. We'll see you.